Most travelers believe VIP treatment is only for first class, business class, or people spending thousands on flights. But the truth is, every single day, regular economy passengers are quietly getting better seats, extra service, free perks, priority treatment, and smoother airport experiences without paying a single dollar more. Airlines don't advertise these advantages, and most people never realize how much control they actually have over their flight experience. The difference between a stressful economy trip and a comfortable, VIP-feeling journey often comes down to knowing a few smart strategies that flight crews and frequent travelers use all the time. From how you check in, where you sit, what you say, and even when you board, small choices can dramatically change how you're treated in the air. In this video, you're about to learn real airline hacks that can unlock better service, surprise upgrades, extra comfort, and smoother travel, all while flying economy. These aren't gimmicks or fake tricks, they're practical techniques used by seasoned travelers who consistently get more out of every flight. If you've ever felt cramped, ignored, or exhausted after flying economy, this is about to change everything. Before we reveal the VIP economy secrets, make sure to like this video if you love smart travel hacks that actually work, and subscribe to the channel for insider airline tips, airport shortcuts, and comfort upgrades that save you money and stress. Turn on notifications so you never miss a travel upgrade again. Now let's break down how to fly economy like a VIP without paying extra. VIP. Tip 1. Check in strategically to unlock better seats and priority treatment. Most economy travelers check in as soon as their airline app allows, thinking early check-in always guarantees the best experience. While early check-in can help, the real VIP strategy is understanding how airlines manage seat inventory. Airlines constantly reshuffle seats right up until boarding based on upgrades, cancellations, elite passengers, and no-shows. This creates hidden opportunities for better economy seats, including extra legroom rows, empty middle seats, and sometimes even premium economy placements that weren't available earlier. Savvy travelers monitor their seat map multiple times after booking and again close to departure. About 24 to 3 hours before a flight, airlines often release blocked seats that were previously reserved for elite flyers or last-minute upgrades. This is when aisle seats with extra space, exit rows, and bulkhead rows suddenly appear. Switching seats at this stage can dramatically improve comfort without paying anything extra. Another VIP move is checking in at the airport kiosk or counter instead of only online, especially for long-haul flights. Airline systems sometimes assign better remaining seats when staff finalize cabin layouts. Politely asking, "Are there any more comfortable seats available today?" can lead to better placements far more often than people expect. You're not demanding, you're simply giving staff a reason to help. Timing matters too. Flights early in the morning or late at night often have fewer passengers and more empty seats, increasing your chances of space and upgrades. Midday peak flights are usually packed tight. Choosing less popular times alone can make economy feel far more premium. Another overlooked trick is being flexible when problems arise. If a flight is oversold or delayed, airlines often look for volunteers to switch flights. Passengers who politely offer flexibility frequently receive better seats, meal vouchers, lounge access, or priority boarding as compensation. The key mindset is this: airlines reward passengers who are prepared, polite, and adaptable. You don't need status. You need awareness and timing. Once you start checking seat maps strategically and asking the right questions at the right time, your economy experience quietly upgrades itself. VIP. Tip 2. How you treat the crew often determines how they treat you. One of the most powerful economy class upgrades costs absolutely nothing: kindness. Flight attendants deal with stress, tight schedules, difficult passengers, and non-stop requests every single day. The travelers who stand out in a positive way are remembered, and those passengers often receive better service without even asking for it. A simple greeting goes a long way. Making eye contact, smiling, and saying hello when boarding immediately puts you in the pleasant passenger category. Even better, a quick thank you when being helped with bags or directions builds instant goodwill. These small moments humanize you in a cabin full of rushed faces. Another VIP trick is patience. When drink service is delayed or turbulence pauses service, staying calm instead of complaining makes crew far more likely to help you later. Many flight attendants quietly reward polite passengers with extra snacks, larger drink pours, second meals, better blankets, or early service. One powerful move is asking instead of demanding. Phrases like "when you have a moment" or "would it be possible" sound respectful and cooperative. This often leads to yes, where pushy behavior leads to no. Some frequent travelers even bring small gestures, like a bag of chocolates or thank you notes for the crew on long flights. This isn't required, but when done genuinely, it often results in outstanding service throughout the flight. Another smart habit is understanding their workflow. Avoid pressing the call button for tiny things during peak service times. Waiting until service slows makes crew more relaxed and responsive. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Flight attendants have a surprising amount of discretion in how comfortable your flight becomes. They can offer better seating when available, more amenities, faster service, and extra care. And they usually reserve it for passengers who make their day easier instead of harder. When you treat the crew with respect, warmth, and patience, economy stops feeling like economy. It starts feeling personal, comfortable, and surprisingly premium. VIP Tip 3. Choose seats that naturally feel premium without paying premium prices. Not all economy seats are created equal. Some feel cramped and uncomfortable, while others quietly offer far more space, privacy, and comfort. And most travelers never realize the difference. The secret is understanding aircraft layout psychology. Certain rows consistently feel like hidden upgrades, even though they're technically economy. Exit row seats, for example, often provide dramatically more legroom than standard rows. Bulkhead seats offer open space in front, with no seat reclining into you. Some window seats near the back have empty middle seats more often due to passenger preferences. These are the spots smart travelers target. Another VIP move is selecting seats close to the front of the economy cabin. These passengers usually receive faster service, quicker meal choices before items run out, and faster deplaning upon arrival. Being closer to the front also reduces foot traffic and noise compared to seats near bathrooms and galleys. Avoid seats near restrooms and kitchen areas when possible. These zones experience constant movement, conversations, and light, making sleep difficult. Middle seats in the rear also tend to feel more cramped due to narrower cabin sections on many aircraft. Some aircraft even have rows with misaligned window placements or limited recline, which most seat maps reveal. Checking seat review websites or airline seat diagrams before choosing helps you avoid uncomfortable surprises and lock in hidden comfort spots. Another trick is switching seats after boarding if the cabin isn't full. Once doors close and empty seats become obvious, politely asking a flight attendant if moving is allowed often results in better space, or even entire empty rows to yourself. Smart seat selection alone can make economy feel dramatically more comfortable, sometimes better than paid premium seats on crowded flights. The travelers who research layouts consistently arrive more rested and relaxed. VIP Tip 4. Board smart to avoid stress, overhead bin battles, and rushed settling. Most people rush to board as soon as their group is called, thinking early boarding always means better overhead space and smoother setup. In reality, boarding strategy depends on your seat location and whether you're carrying a bag that must go overhead. If you're seated near the front of economy and have a carry-on for the overhead bin, boarding earlier helps secure space nearby. But if you're seated toward the back or only have a personal item, waiting can actually improve your experience. Late boarding often means less crowding in aisles, faster settling, and sometimes open seats that weren't visible earlier. Another VIP trick is watching how full the flight appears during boarding. If many seats remain empty late into the process, chances increase that you may have extra space near you. This is when politely asking about moving rows can pay off. Standing in long boarding lines also adds unnecessary fatigue. Sitting comfortably until your group is almost finished avoids being trapped in a crowded jet bridge. Overhead bin management matters too. Placing bags, wheels first or sideways, maximizes space and prevents bins from filling prematurely. Flight attendants notice passengers who pack efficiently and often assist them first when space becomes tight. For connecting flights or tight arrivals, boarding closer to the front of your group helps you exit faster later. Another VIP advantage when minutes matter. Boarding calmly, strategically, and with awareness turns a stressful scramble into a smooth, controlled experience. Instead of fighting crowds and rushing, you settle in relaxed, just like premium cabin passengers do. VIP Tip 5. Dress smart to subtly influence how you're treated. Believe it or not, what you wear on a flight can quietly change how airline staff and even fellow passengers treat you. You don't need to dress formally or expensively, but looking clean, put together, and comfortable creates a powerful first impression. Flight crews subconsciously associate well-groomed passengers with frequent travelers and business flyers, people who know airline etiquette and travel often. This can lead to more respectful service, quicker assistance, and sometimes even preferential treatment when seats or perks become available. Smart travel style means choosing clothes that look polished but feel comfortable. Think neat sneakers instead of flip-flops, fitted joggers or dark jeans instead of baggy sweats, and a simple jacket or sweater layered over a clean shirt. This combination keeps you cozy on cold flights while still looking sharp. Another advantage is how crew respond when upgrades or seat changes appear. When a better seat opens up, flight attendants often scan the cabin quickly and choose passengers who seem calm, respectful, and presentable. While it's not guaranteed, appearance can influence who looks like a good candidate. Dressing well also improves your own travel mindset. You sit straighter, feel more confident, and handle travel stress better. It's easier to interact politely and comfortably when you don't feel sloppy or rushed. You don't need luxury brands. Just clean, simple, coordinated clothing. It sends a subtle message that you're an experienced, respectful traveler. This small change alone can elevate how your entire flight feels without costing a cent. VIP. Tip 6. Use airline apps and notifications. Like a frequent flyer. One of the biggest VIP advantages today is technology, and most travelers barely use it. Airline apps provide real-time updates on seat changes, gate moves, delays, upgrade opportunities, and even hidden rebooking options when flights change. Passengers who monitor these apps consistently get better outcomes during disruptions. For example, when flights are delayed or canceled, app users often receive rebooking offers before announcements are made at the gate. This allows them to secure better flights while others stand in long lines waiting for help. Seat map updates also appear in apps first. If someone upgrades, cancels, or changes flights, better seats may open up suddenly. Travelers who refresh the map can grab these premium-feeling economy seats instantly. Many apps also allow chat support with agents, a faster and calmer way to resolve issues than crowded service desks. Another underrated feature is meal selection and special service requests on long-haul flights. Choosing meals early often guarantees better options before items run out. Some apps even notify you when overhead bins are filling on certain aircraft types or suggest optimal boarding timing. In short, frequent flyers treat airline apps as command centers. They're constantly checking, adjusting, and improving their experience quietly. Once you start using apps strategically, you stop feeling like a powerless passenger and start traveling like someone who knows the system. VIP Tip 7. Time your requests. When the crew is most receptive, one of the biggest secrets to receiving great service in economy is knowing when to ask for things. Flight attendants operate on tight schedules with specific service windows, and understanding this rhythm can completely change how your requests are received. The busiest times are during boarding, initial safety checks, meal service, and turbulence periods. Asking for extras during these moments often feels rushed or inconvenient for crew, even if they're still polite. But once meal service is finished and the cabin settles into cruising mode, that's when crew are usually far more relaxed and available. This is the perfect time to ask for water refills, extra snacks, blankets, or even seat changes if space has opened up. During calm periods, flight attendants have more flexibility and less pressure, which increases the chance of a positive response. A simple, "Whenever you have a moment, could I please?" shows awareness and respect for their workload. Another powerful moment is shortly after takeoff once seatbelt signs go off. This is when crew start checking the cabin and are more open to helping with small comfort requests. Even landing phases matter. Toward the end of long flights, attendants sometimes distribute leftover snacks, drinks, or amenities to passengers who've been polite and patient. Understanding this service rhythm allows you to get what you need without stress or awkwardness. You're not interrupting. You're aligning with their workflow. This small awareness makes interactions smoother and dramatically improves your overall experience. VIP Tip 8. Position yourself for free comfort perks. Without asking, some of the best economy upgrades happen quietly without passengers even realizing they're available, and smart travelers know how to position themselves to receive them naturally. For example, on long flights, airlines often have extra pillows, blankets, headphones, snacks, and amenity kits after distribution. Flight attendants typically offer these extras to passengers who seem calm, friendly, and appreciative during earlier service rounds. Being that easygoing passenger often leads to unexpected perks. Sitting near galleys, but not directly beside restrooms, can sometimes increase chances of receiving extra refreshments or leftover meals, especially on international flights where food quantities are generous. Another trick is keeping your seat area neat. Passengers who maintain organized spaces are easier for crew to serve and tend to receive quicker attention when needed. Making brief, friendly conversation also helps. A quick compliment or thank you builds positive rapport that can last the whole flight. On overnight flights, attendants sometimes offer open rows for sleeping or move cooperative passengers to emptier sections for comfort, especially if you quietly ask during calm moments. The key is subtlety. You're not demanding upgrades. You're creating an environment where comfort naturally flows your way. This is how frequent flyers enjoy small VIP luxuries regularly, without ever paying extra. VIP Tip 9. Master the art of calm flexibility. During delays and overbooked flights, one of the biggest moments where economy passengers accidentally unlock VIP treatment happens during flight disruptions. Delays, cancellations, and overbooked flights may feel frustrating, But for smart travelers, they're actually hidden opportunities. Airlines are under pressure to resolve these situations quickly while keeping passengers satisfied, which means they often offer compensation, better seats, lounge access, hotel stays, meal vouchers, and priority rebooking. The travelers who benefit most are not the loudest. They're the calmest and most flexible. When a flight is oversold, airlines usually ask for volunteers to take a later flight. Many people ignore these announcements, but those who step forward politely often receive significant perks. These can include travel vouchers worth hundreds of dollars, confirmed seats on later flights, and sometimes even upgrades on the new booking. The key is being open to alternative schedules when possible. Even offering a short delay can lead to major benefits. During delays or cancellations, emotions run high at airport gates. Lines grow long and tempers flare, but airline agents are far more likely to help passengers who remain polite, patient, and understanding. Approaching the desk calmly and saying something like, "I know today's hectic. I'm flexible if there are better options available," signals cooperation rather than conflict. This often encourages agents to search harder for improved routing, better seat assignments, or earlier connections. Another powerful move is using airline apps while others wait in line. Often rebooking options appear digitally before announcements are made. You can secure better flights while the crowd is still reacting. Some disruptions also trigger automatic compensation, such as hotel rooms, meals, or lounge access, especially on international routes. Knowing your rights calmly and asking respectfully ensures you don't miss these benefits. Frequent travelers often say their best upgrades and travel perks happened during irregular operations, simply because they handled the situation calmly and strategically. Instead of seeing delays as disasters, view them as moments where airlines are motivated to keep you happy. When you stay flexible, polite, and informed, economy can quietly turn into VIP treatment without paying anything extra. VIP. Tip 10. Build simple loyalty that pays off. Even without elite status, you don't need to fly constantly or spend thousands to benefit from airline loyalty, but you do need to be consistent and intentional. Even basic frequent flyer memberships unlock benefits most travelers ignore. Signing up is free, takes minutes, and instantly places you in airline systems that track preferences, travel history, and sometimes soft perks. Over time, loyal customers are more likely to receive better seat assignments, targeted offers, priority wait lists, and occasional upgrades when space opens up. Airlines reward familiarity. When two passengers request a seat change, and one is a registered frequent flyer while the other isn't, the system often favors the member. Using the same airline or alliance when possible also increases recognition. Even without elite status, repeated bookings build profile value behind the scenes. Another VIP move is linking credit cards, shopping portals, and partner services that earn miles or points. This gradually builds balances that can be redeemed for free flights, seat upgrades, lounge access, and travel perks, all without paying higher fares. Many travelers ignore airline emails, but these often contain free seat selection offers, discounted upgrades, bonus mile promotions, and exclusive rebooking flexibility. Staying engaged keeps opportunities flowing. Some airlines even offer surprise perks to loyal customers during holidays, birthdays, or high-volume travel periods. Beyond points, loyalty builds familiarity with airline policies, seat layouts, boarding processes, and app features, all of which increase your travel efficiency. Over time, this knowledge combined with consistent membership turns regular economy travel into a smoother, more comfortable, semi-premium experience. If you've watched this far, you now know something most economy travelers never realize. Flying comfortably isn't about paying more, it's about traveling smarter. These VIP strategies aren't secrets reserved for elites or first-class passengers. They're real techniques used every day by frequent travelers who understand how airlines operate, how crews work, and how small choices can completely transform your flight experience. From seat selection and timing your requests, to handling delays strategically and building simple loyalty, you now have the tools to make every economy flight smoother, calmer, and far more enjoyable. Imagine walking onto your next flight confident, relaxed, and prepared, knowing exactly how to avoid stress, unlock extra comfort, and quietly receive better service without spending a single extra dollar. That's the power of smart travel. If this video helped you see flying in a new way, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow and tells us you enjoy insider travel tips like these. And if you want more airline hacks, packing strategies, airport shortcuts, and stress-free travel guides every single week, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. We're here to help you travel cheaper, smarter, and more comfortably every time you fly. Also, be sure to share this video with a friend, family member, or travel buddy who always complains about economy flights. This might completely change how they travel forever. And drop a comment below telling us which VIP tip surprised you the most, or which one you're excited to try on your next flight. Your experiences help other travelers learn too. Thanks for watching, safe travels, and remember, you don't need first class to travel like a VIP. We'll see you in the next video. You're no longer just another passenger. You become a recognized traveler within the system. And that's when the small VIP moments start happening naturally.